Previously on Australian Survivor, 2 individual immunity necklaces were up for grabs.
Khan, will you give me the idol I drop?
Yeah, I'll give you the necklace.
Sam and Khan cut a deal, and Sam decides to drop out.
Khan won it for blue,
Looking solid, Shay.
while powerhouse Shay proved she was the one to beat. At the Red Tribe, the boys' club were calling all the shots.
Plan is, go for Mel. Should be simple, really.
At the Blue Tribe,
Giving my necklace to Sam, it strengthens our bond. I still have my own idol. I told you it was yours since we're both the same.
Sam and Jesse's close alliance put them in the position of power.
Sam and I have been dominating this game so far. We're going to pull off another big blindside.
At an epic double tribal,
Mel. Ben.
after being voted out of their tribe,
First to make a fire high enough to burn through the rope wins their spot back in the game.
Ben and Mel went head-to-head in a fire-making challenge.
Look for smaller sticks, Melissa.
But it was Ben's game that went up in smoke.
Ben will be the 10th person voted out of blood versus water.
I'm sure I'll be up next.
I'm so proud of you.
4 pairs of loved ones, 5 individuals, 2 idols in play.
You don't bring a knife to a gunfight, bring a tank. This thing is my tank.
As the game intensifies, who will be going home tonight?
I've never slept in for this long in my life.
What time do you get up in your landscape?
5 at the latest, generally. It's day 26, and, I'm feeling good. I feel happy. I'm enjoying myself. What do you think about it? We've nearly been here a month. A month sleeping on the ground. Who would have bloody thought,
No, not my grandpa.
But you know what? It's probably been the best month of my life. It's been the hardest month, but it's been the best.
The food and sleep challenge. The food and sleep's the hardest part.
The last 26 days have been tough. It's much harder than you think. Like you sit back on your couch, on your comfy couch, you go, oh, I could do that. And then you get out here, and within the first 24 hours, you're starving, you're thirsty, you've got heat exhaustion, and you hate everyone that's around you. It's hard work. We have to remember, it's so hard, but we have to remember to be so grateful to be here.
Just going with the flag.
Yeah,
You're like,
okay.
oh, I'm a bit tired.
Yeah.
Unfurl your buff and look at you like, ooh,
Yeah.
survivor.
Yeah. It's crazy. This has been a dream, and now we're in it. Yeah.
Challenges are fun.
Yeah, that's right.
like the highlight. Yeah.
We're so lucky to be here. All you can do is make the most of it, because anything can change at any moment. This blood versus water theme just complicates everything. When your loved one goes home, your whole game changes. Last night, Shay's partner, Ben, got voted out. Benny, what's he eating now?
Yeah, I reckon like a big brekkie that has probably like sausages and eggs.
I'm so excited to see Jesse. I can't wait for me and my brother to start playing together. The aim is to get us both to the end. Like at the end of Hunger Games with the berries in our hand, the poison berries in our hand, and we're both going to have a poison berry, and then we're both going to be crowned the winner. what is this?
Mel,
Jonathan,
how do you feel having survived last night?
that was an out-of-body experience, making the fire in front of everyone. But today's a new day.
Well, Chrissy, you might have lost Ben last night, but did you gain any good insight into the inner workings of Red?
I've learnt to read eyes and lip read a lot better. So the 5-second conversations that I've been having, yeah, I'm excited to get to merge.
Well, now's the perfect time to drop your buffs. We are merging.
I can't believe I made it to merge. I'm so excited to finally play this game with my twin, Michelle. We have been on separate tribes since the beginning, and it's only taken us 26 days to finally play the game together.
I'm really glad to be back with Sammy. My strategy has been to stay separate until the merge, because now we're able to bring two alliances together. And also, I have a little wedding gift for her, and that is my idol. My mission is me or Sammy to win this game. We help each other, and we're going to go to the end.
You two lucky ducks. I made it to merge without my partner Ben. Last night he was chopped. I'm pretty bummed. But Ben being gone is almost double motivation to be the sole survivor. It's up to me to take it on for the both of us. I'm gonna give it my all, like everything I've got to win this game.
Well, you now have a 1 in 13 shot at winning this game. For the 4 couples finally reunited, do you stay with your loved one or stick with your alliance? And for the 5 singles, does this make you an easy target or free to play your own game? Well, one thing's for certain. It's going to be interesting to see how this blood versus water merge plays out. So, Jordy, after 26 days of going up against each other, how does it feel to finally get to reunite with your little brother?
Mate, you got no idea. This is amazing. It's so good. You know, like, just being here is special enough, but now we get to play with each other. Or against each other, we'll see.
Sam, how do you feel about finally being on the same tribe as Mark?
I know, is he going to stay with me or leave me? It's hard to know. I'm elated. It's got to be on the bucket list, checklist #1 for every Survivor player to make it to this point. And it's a pretty great group of people that I feel like I'm surrounded by, so it's going to be exciting.
Mark, she's just not going to let you forget about that bad decision.
I'm still in the doghouse, but that's
All right, are you ready to get to your first individual reward challenge?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, for today's challenge, pull on a rope, balancing a wobbly table, and race out to collect blocks one at a time, stacking them into a pyramid. If at any point your blocks fall, you'll need to start again. First person gets it right, wins reward. Want to know what you're playing for? Cash reward of $5,000 every month for 12 months for a total of $60,000 thanks to Set for Life. Is that worth playing for? Hell yeah. All right. Let's draw up the spots. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. for a very big reward. Survivors ready? Go! Everyone racing out with that first block. First one is the easy one. It's going to give you a chance to see how this thing works. Jesse drops. He needs to go back. Every time you lose your stack, it's going to cost you precious time. You need to figure out how fast you can go without losing your stack. Trying to find that sweet spot between brazen and reckless. Mark taking the early lead, coming back with his second block. Everyone else on their first. Mark places his second. He's going back for his third. Wasting no time. Jesse drops. He needs to go back. Love to get his hands on that money.
Settle, bloke. Just settle, mate. Take it easy.
Bigger brother trying to give him some advice.
Jonathan, this is 3 times more than either me or Jesse earned last year.
Wow. That's why Jesse's nervous about this one. First challenge after merge. Everyone trying to figure out exactly where they fit within this much bigger tribe. Mark placing his third block. Quickly figured this one out. Shay on his tail, coming in with her third block. Josh, Chrissy, Sam, Mel, KJ, Khan placing their third block. Meanwhile, Mark still has the lead with 4 blocks.
Bloody hell, you guys are fast.
Shay placing her 4th. Chrissy's in it. Pulls that 4th block out of her top. Jordan placing his 4th. Khan has 4 blocks now, as does Mel. Mark coming in with his 5th. Shay on his tail, working quickly. Shay places her 5th. Chrissy dumps 2. What's she gonna do? Dumps everything. She needs to go all the way back and start again.
No, they're all mixed up.
Settle.
It's Khan and Shay placing their 6th block. Now Mark is chasing them down. Coming in with his 6th. And Mark dumps everything. He needs to start again. That's how quickly things can change in this challenge. Khan in the lead now. He has 7 blocks. Khan schooling everyone in this challenge. He has not dropped once. Shay slowly trying to chase him down now. Mark trying to rebuild. And Shay loses her stack. That is a disaster. Khan coming in with his 8th block.
How the hell did you carry these back?
Khan working slowly now. This gives everyone else an opportunity to catch up. Can they do it? Khan coming back with his final block. 9 blocks in total. Khan's in the lead. Jordan right behind him. Jordan hoping that Khan makes a mistake. Shay is quickly rebuilding. She's trying to chase him down. Khan placing his final block. He just needs to get all the way back without knocking it over. He is super focused. Everyone else hoping that disaster strikes for Khan. He is sweating. It's looking wobbly. Can he hold it together? Jordan and Shay trying to chase him down. They each have 2 blocks left. And that's it. Khan gets across the line, and Khan wins reward.
Damn it.
The fear of Khan.
The fear of Khan strikes again.
Khan, congratulations. A huge life-enhancing reward is yours, thanks to Set for Life.
Well done, mate. Great job.
All right, everyone. Blue Camp's gonna be your new home, where you will find a very nice feast worthy of a merge. Head on out, enjoy.
Yes.
Oh my god, I don't think this day could get any better. It's merge, I've just won an individual challenge, and I've also won $60,000. Awesome. The game really does step up now at merge. It's an individual game now. I'm fired up. I'm here, my idol's still here, and hopefully that gets me all the way till the end.
I can't believe I've made merge. Like, this is massive. And my brother's still in the game. Not only that, we have such a feast.
Oh my God.
We have napkins and glasses.
Honestly, paradise. It's an amazing feeling. We've brought the 2 tribes together. Right now, there are 13 people left. We've got 4 pairs left. Mark and Sammy, Jordan and Josh, Mel and Michelle, and me and my brother, Jesse. And we've got 5 singles, Chrissy, Khan, Shay, Dave, and KJ.
Yeah.
Hey, Khan, congrats today, mate. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That is so sick.
I won today's challenge. I can't believe it. I'm feasting. I just won like
That's unbelievable, man. How are you not crying right now?
It's the second individual challenge that I've won in a row, which kind of makes me a challenge beast. We made merge. I can't believe it.
After the emotions of like your sister going, you actually feel more
Liberated.
comfortable
Yeah.
and like, yeah.
I'm not scared anymore.
I was scared coming to merge with them, and now I'm like, oh, I feel like now it's time for our own game.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's an advantage not having my loved one with me at merge. I definitely wanted my sister here. I would have loved that, but at the same time, I can play an individual game, which means I don't have to worry about anything anyone else is doing. I'm really happy to be playing with certain people. I get along with Sam really, really well. The immunity necklace that I gave to Sam did bring us closer together. So I'm at a good place coming into merge.
Anyone want salt?
Yes.
Nothing bonds you like food bonds you. Thank you, Val. If you shut your eyes and reopen them, you would imagine you're in paradise. But you're not, you're in Survivor, and most of the people at the table don't want you to be here.
Yep. Yeah. Smart.
It's a massive advantage that me and Jesse have made merge together. Blood is thicker than water.
Chilling for me.
Yeah.
Boys. And then we're gonna shred it down.
Yeah. No one knows that I'm strategic. I don't think I'm just happy-go-lucky, Geordie.
And I think we've got the biggest strategic games around.
Actually, we've got a short
Travis.
As brothers, we've got this unbreakable bond that's going to take us to the end. I'm home.
You're home, Boo? Oh, it feels like home! It feels like home, God! We went on holiday, now we're back. I feel really lucky to have made it to Merge. I'm finally reunited with my twin sister, Michelle, so I'm feeling pretty happy. I need to wash my shoes. Do you want to wash mine? Oh, no, mine's broken.
You're gonna make me laugh so much.
Why?
So I'm just gonna be like, oh.
Maybe we'll swap clothes one day.
Yeah.
You want to try this? Michelle and I are twins. We're identical twins, but we're also classified as a mirror twin. A mirror twin is when the egg splits in half right at halfway. And if it didn't split at that time, we would be Siamese twins, which would be awful. A mirror twin has physical characteristics. So I'm left-handed, I'm right-handed. I have a fang on my left side. I have a vampire tooth on my right. Being an identical twin is probably the biggest advantage to the game that we can bring. Now that we're at Merge, I'm so excited to play this game with Michelle because we can share information.
Is that we've been trying to get Shay since before Merge. We never had a chat. As long as it's not me,
Shay is a huge threat because she is such a challenge beast. Michelle and I can work together and vote a big player out.
I never thought we might get there.
I never thought we might get here either. Oh my gosh, Harry's going to be so amazed.
You're doing good. You're doing good, buddy.
I'm obviously very excited that I'm finally playing with my husband. Mark and I met on season 2 of Survivor. We have a beautiful boy, Harry, who's 3.5. Spending time away from Harry it's a really big deal. Yeah, sorry. The both of us left him to play this game, which kind of counts for how much this game means to us and how much it means for us to rewrite our history. I want to know, like, from, like, vote 1, I went to tribal council 7 times.
Yeah, you went a lot. Can't have one idol or two.
Well, I know he definitely has one, but he has been looking quite a bit. I've looked quite a bit around here.
You need clues.
Yeah.
You can look, but you need clues.
It's so hard. Like,
You need a clue.
I've been, like, breaking areas up into quadrants, and, like, I just try
You can
and
do
take...
it, but, like, if you get a clue, you're going to get it quick.
Did you
5?
catch any votes?
No,
Neither.
not yet. Soon, though.
Soon, real well. It definitely changes things now that Mark's around. People will see us as a power couple. And I'm wary of that power couple title, considering that's what got us booted out the first time round.
Come on, darling.
Despite the fact that it's a whole new game right now, I still have some entrenched relationships that I hope will carry me through to the next phase. Khan and I are so tight, and also Jessie and I shared a lot of information, so hopefully that now extends to Geordie as well. Hey, they're couples now, but we've got to look after each other because of that. No point be a target on their backs.
Yes, correct. We need to be careful about that. He can use his idol.
Whose idol?
Whose?
Do you say someone has an idol?
Yeah.
Who? I had no idea.
Didn't you?
No.
Didn't you?
No.
Why not?
I had no idea.
Why didn't he tell you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't he?
No. No.
He's gonna kill me for that.
Who knows?
Only me. Yeah.
I had no idea. It's good to know that husband and wives are very close with their own.
Shit, he's gonna kill me.
No, no, I won't say that. My head's going in overtime.
I can't believe he didn't tell you about the idol.
I had no idea. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm playing this game finally with my husband, and he didn't share information that could be useful to me.
I can't believe he didn't tell you about the idol.
I had no idea. Geordie let slip that Mark's got an idol. I can't believe that Mark hasn't told me that he has one of the most powerful tools in this game.
Did you? What's that? Do what? Why?
I just thought you hadn't told me.
I'm going to do it straight away.
Because I feel like you can't do it.
Listen, I just come and lay everything out on day one, hour one.
It's
It's
like,
like silly.
I might get told by somebody else.
I was going to tell Sam about my idol, but Geordie beat me to it.
Let's go for a walk over to it.
Okay, let's go. This does complicate things with Sammy, but ultimately, my idol is hugely advantageous. For Sam and I, if I can keep it a secret. Yes, I have an idol. Listen, you know why I don't tell everyone that? Because the more people know, the more chance there is of leaking.
But
Because you just, like, when you mention it in public, someone could overhear it.
I haven't said anything about it. Jordan just told me, and I just mum's the word, obviously.
Well, he screwed up because he was out with a secret.
He just thought you knew.
No.
He thought I knew.
No.
Most people would think that you tell your partner. It's like he's told every single thing to Jessie, so he just would have presumed we'd do the same thing.
No. I said no. I had to tell him because he saw me.
You're in
I
the
told
game.
him I'm not telling Sam yet.
He's at least going to know that you're loyal.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
Are you proud of me?
Well, you didn't give me a moment to, like, congratulations.
Thank you. That's what I was expecting you to say. I wanted to keep this a secret from everyone because it makes us likely blindside targets. Last time we played Survival, Sam and I were seen as a power couple. So we were easy targets.
Mark, the tribe has spoken.
Indeed. This time, I'm a far more savvy player, and I want to get Sam and I to the end. Hey, we need to come up with a tribe name.
Name for the tribe?
It's glitter.
Throw that on me.
Yeah,
Bush turkey.
chicken.
I hear it's pretty good if you make merge, so I'm quite happy. My loved one's gone, but I'm still kicking. I just keep flying by the seam of my pants and somehow I'm still here.
Lava to this thing.
This whole area is volcanic.
Lava's not bad.
This whole area is
Yeah, it's
volcanic.
like a volcanic area. Lava. It's not bad.
I like lava.
Lava's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're always walking over all the lava rocks.
And lava looks like blood but runs like water.
Ooh, shade.
That was
Really deep.
That was good. Done.
It's done. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Lava tribe.
Sammy, lava. Yeah.
Hands in.
Hands like that. Hands like that.
Lava on 3. 1, 2, 3, lava!
There you go. You got your mark.
Now we're at merge and I've got some backbone, got a bit of knowledge, got a bit of experience. It is on. If I'm going to sit out here with hairy legs and a bloody moustache, it's got to be worth it.
Well, this game's brutal, man.
Yeah.
Merge is very hard to navigate, but I have a really tight five. We're bound together by blood. We have the two couples, Jordan, Josh, Geordie, Jesse, and me. We're a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, I feel good about this group.
We've got a good thing.
The unbreakable crew.
Yeah.
It says a lot about a group of people.
Well, mate, you don't normally get this many dudes through the merge.
Literally, it's why.
We've got the numbers where we need it. So I think it's just about being patient, not doing anything until we need to.
So with us 5 plus my wife Sam, the new alliance is going to be us 6 moving forward. But also, I know Sam is tight with Khan.
You're considered a threat. They'll come eventually.
Yeah, so I'm just listening.
You're funny afterwards.
But each vote is another day.
Another day. And less people get you. I know Khan is a target because he's good at challenges, and he still has his idol. So I'm starting to wonder if Khan is way too much of a threat. Khan means king in Arabic, so if I end up killing the king, that'll be one threat down, and that gets me and Sam one step further into the game.
Come on in. So Shay, do we have a name for this very big new tribe?
Yeah, lava.
Lava.
Looks like blood, runs like water, although it kind of flows like blood and water.
Perfect. I love it. So Khan, now that we've hit merge, is it getting hot in the kitchen?
Getting super hot in the kitchen. We're having a lot of fun right now. It's kind of scary though, because it's like starting all over again.
Speaking of which, are you ready to get to your first individual immunity challenge?
Yeah.
First things first. Cue. These are no more. From now on, this is what you covet.
Very nice.
Individual immunity. With this around your neck, you are safe. You cannot be voted out of tribal council. Without it, you're vulnerable. All right, for today's challenge, you're gonna stand holding up a bar that's tethered to a bucket over your head. As time goes on, your arms will tire. If you drop your bar, the bucket will tip. You're out of the challenge. Last person standing wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers, tribal council, where somebody's gonna become the 11th person voted out of this game. All right, we're gonna draw for spots. We're gonna get to it. All right, everyone take your position. Grab the bar. Lift it all the way up to release the mechanism. Now bring it down into playing position.
My God, this hurts so much.
For immunity, this challenge is now on. Not much room for error in this one. Can't move that bar too much. You drop it below a certain level, it's gonna trigger that mechanism. Bucket's gonna tip. You're out of the challenge. No shot at immunity. There's nowhere to hide in this challenge. First tribal council after merge. Tends to be a tricky one. It's the first time everyone's come together. You don't really know where everyone stands, who you can trust. It'd be so nice turning up the tribal council tonight with the security of that necklace. To make it fair, everyone's holding 35% of their body weight. Actually, maybe an advantage for some. If you have a high power to weight ratio, you might have the edge today. Like Shay, has lots of muscle, doesn't weigh much.
Stop putting targets on me, Jonathan.
How you going, Shay? She ain't talking.
Shay the weapon. Locked and loaded. It's hot. Takes a lot of effort to hold that bar in that position. Chrissy struggling. Some movement from Mark. Michelle getting precariously low.
Oh! Who was that?
And out of nowhere, Chrissy drops. She's out of the challenge. Michelle drops right after Chrissy. She's out of the challenge. Doesn't take much to trip the mechanism. Can't. Shaking now.
Yeah, it's hard. Feel the burn!
I'm going.
Oh, yeah?
I think I am.
Oh, they pulled my pants down.
Geordie drops. Khan drops. And out of nowhere, Mark drops. He's out. Wow. Did not expect that. 10 minutes in. Now we're down to 8. Josh, Jesse, David, Jordan, Sam, Mel, KJ, and Shay. Someone is going home tonight. If you're worried about your safety in this game, you're gonna want to dig deep.
Agree.
This is the first endurance challenge as individuals. First time you get to scope out your competition to see who has what it takes. drops. Josh drops. He's out. "15 minutes in. Shay, like a statue, looking down the line, wondering how many more she needs to pick off. Sam digging in. Jordan shaking now. David, juiced on this one. Jesse, eyes closed, in the zone. It's all mental now. One lapse in concentration and you'll lose it. KJ, still looking great.
I'm gonna keep going until I can't anymore.
KJ's shaking, but
I think I've been shaking
the whole time, but you've maintained a very solid position.
Thanks. I want to show my kids at home I don't quit.
KJ really digging deep. Has something to prove to her kids.
Do my biceps look huge?
They look huge.
Jack.
And out of nowhere, surprise, surprise, Shay drops.
Stay in it.
Shay, out of the challenge, no shot at immunity tonight. Wow, what happened?
I looked at KJ.
You lost focus.
Yep. Yep.
And after almost 25 minutes, Jordan drops. And we're down to 4. Jesse, David, Sam, and KJ.
It's still on. That one can't, that one show. So, it'll be easy. And I'll probably just try it down, can't we?
35 minutes in.
Hey!
And just like that, one after the other, Sam drops. Dave drops. Now we have a showdown between Jesse and KJ. Who can push through? Who can last the longest? It's just pure pain in those biceps now. Two have been at this for 50 minutes now.
Yeah.
KJ starting to struggle now. Moving around a lot. Trying to find some kind of relief. It's all come down to willpower. KJ fighting for her little kids. Jesse fighting for his little biceps.
Come up a bit, Jesse. Good job.
Amazing effort from both of them. KJ's creeping down. KJ drifting lower. Pain on KJ's face. And just like that, KJ drops. Jesse wins first individual immunity.
Well done. So good.
I was like, damn, you were like doing so well.
KJ, Jesse was talking a big game out there, but I think you almost had him.
He did so well. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the kid.
How old are your kids?
6, 3, and just turned 1.
And do you think they're going to be impressed? Yes, definitely.
I hope so, yeah. I'm impressed.
Great effort today.
Thank you.
Jesse,
Yeah, well done.
come on over. Congratulations. First individual immunity is yours. You are safe, cannot be voted out. As for the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, where somebody's going to become the 11th person voted out of Blood versus Water, it will not be you. Well done. Head back to camp. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, that was good.
I actually bowed out by accident. I had a lapse in concentration and then I was out. I think that I very much could have a chance of being on the chopping block because it's now no longer about tribe strength. It's about individuals and people see me as a threat. Tonight is the first Tribal Council post-merge, 13 people. This could be massive.
Big fella.
Well done, Jesse.
I've just taken out the first individual immunity challenge. I feel completely calm and confident. I've got this around my neck and it feels really good to be heading into Tribal tonight and know that there's absolutely no way that I'm heading home tonight. Right now, we're in a difficult period of this game. The two tribes are now together and in Blood vs. Water, that adds a whole nother dynamic.
I guess it's just interesting for us, like, you know, we were Blue Tribe.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, you know,
With
like,
this new
there's
tribe and
different
you don't...
dynamics. And I guess,
It's just a different
vibe.
Different vibe.
yeah.
And we all have loved ones.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm glad I am safe tonight.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a good one. I think
Yeah.
it's a good
It's a good one. The first one's always good.
Yeah.
My plan is to knock out Khan because he's the king. Khan's dangerous because everyone falls under his little spell. He's dangerous, he's clever, he's cunning, and he's probably the most lethal player out here. So I want him gone. It's going to be very hard to get Khan. He still has his idol. So we need everyone working together to blindside him. What's the simplest approach? I'm on Khan.
Yeah. The deals will all be on Mel. And then we've just got to hope that Khan doesn't pull Michelle, Mel, and one of the other girls. And then
There is a chance. I'm not worried, because if he plays it and Mel goes, then they're still good.
yeah, we move it right. That's the
exactly.
flush.
If Khan plays his idol tonight, Mel's a split vote. Getting rid of Mel splits up the twins. So it's not a bad thing if she goes. We've come up with the final plan, and it's going to be great because we've got the numbers to do it. Sam will play along, and we're going to knock Khan out of the game with his idol in his pocket.
My plan is to get rid of Shay. Coming into merge, Jesse is my #1 alliance. We have played together solidly since day 2.
Just need to make sure that this one goes to plan.
I want to write Shay's name down.
Just want to check.
You just would want to kind of... Hello. Shay is a threat. I could see her doing a challenge beast streak across the board. So I would like to eliminate that threat as soon as possible.
We do need these people out. Stay on numbers in this game. We need them out. And then we really start to play.
Along with Mark and other people. I'm confident that I have the numbers to make this happen.
I think we've got Cage. I think.
Jessie and I are also close with Khan. I have worked with Khan since I've swapped onto Blue Tribe, and there has been proven loyalty. He's given me his immunity necklace, and I know that he's a trustworthy person for me to work with.
What are we telling other people?
Shay.
To confirm, I'm putting Shay.
Yeah.
The plan tonight is to vote out Shay. I'm just going to have all the conversations I need to and make sure Shay's on the chopping block and that it's not on me. Where's your head at? Because I have a plan.
Well, I'm a bit of a free agent at the moment because I just went into merge thinking clean slate, free agent. And what are you going to do?
I think that there should be Shay.
Shay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that. She's probably my biggest competition physically.
Shay, so that's our vote. Making merge as a solo player is pretty liberating. And I know who I can trust here. The relationship that I formed with her fam has been one that I really cherish. I really trust her. Also, Mel and Mish.
The plan is Shay. Yeah. Because she's too good in challenges. Yeah.
Sam?
Are we okay?
Yeah, I don't 100% know what's happening right now because I haven't had a chance to talk to Mark. I've heard Shay, but I don't know what's happening. My vote tonight and the direction I want to go is to get rid of Shay. I just need to have a conversation one-on-one with Mark, then confirm that he's on the same page.
What do you propose?
Both go for Shay.
I think Khan's an important target.
He has been nothing but loyal to me in a massive... He just talk about it. He's been nothing but incredibly loyal. I thought Shay was a better move today.
Hold your nerve.
I know. Well, I just want to talk about it.
We have a majority, I told you that, with 5 guys. Why on earth would you stay with Khan? Why would you do it?
Just because he's been loyal.
Okay, well, I've got 5 guys that have been loyal.
But Khan's never tried to get me.
Sam, he will get you eventually. What are you proposing?
I'm just...
Because I don't know what
The only thing I'm saying is, look, I don't know why people aren't considering Shay tonight.
Because Khan's a bigger threat. That's why. You know that. He's a much bigger threat. If you're standing next to him at the end, do you honestly think you're going to win? You're dealing with a really dangerous player.
You see, danger is in different ways. He's a dangerous player, but that dangerous player wants to work with us.
Don't try and burn relationships that I spent ages building.
I'm just having a conversation. Don't get angry at me just because I'm having a conversation. Well, you're being...
If you try and make force moves now...
I'm just talking about a
I
conversation.
know. I'm having a conversation. You just think I'm getting angry at it.
Because you are. Oh, I feel like I'm having a little mind explosion. I'm playing this game finally with my husband, but Mark and I are not on the same page. You know, it was our... Sorry. You know, the whole goal was to get together and play. And... You know, when you think that, like, all you want is to get to merge together and then, you know... Now you're here and you're like, is this what I really wanted? Like, is this what it's about? But I don't know why people aren't considering Shay tonight?
Because Khan's a bigger threat.
Mark and I are not on the same page. Mark wants Khan, but I've worked with Khan and he's been nothing but loyal to me. You guys are 5 guys, you know, you've come in, you think that you've run the show over at Red, and then all of a sudden, yeah, you did, and I've run the show over here. And so
But
now...
our show's bigger than your show. Our show's bigger than your show.
Get ready to get some really great feedback later on. No, I don't love just being told exactly what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. You can
I
put your
can't.
vote wherever you want.
I'm...
God, I'm in trouble
No,
again.
you're not in trouble.
I am.
The conversation is not trouble.
Wait, do I actually need to leave this convo? I'm like, are you having a domestic?
No, we're not.
Just
We're just readjusting to each other.
This sounds like a domestic.
I'm just...
It's not.
Let's
It was
talk this
choice
through. Shall we
words.
do like a counselling sesh? How do you feel, Sam?
I feel like I'm being silenced.
Okay.
I feel like...
You're not being silenced, ever. You got your own vote, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Mark.
I'm merely encouraging Sam to be independent and...
And you think that's silencing you how?
Let's go back to... Mark is laser focused on Khan, and maybe that is taking away his awareness of other threats. Mark's got his lens on, I've got my lens, and right now they're just clashing. I'm really split, my head and my heart are torn. I need to spend time with some of the other people I'm playing with here. So what are we doing tonight?
So we're still sticking with
The thing is, why would we not get Shay out tonight? Not only is she physically the strongest,
I think it's going to be hard to convince anyone not to go for Khan today, that's all.
I don't just like being told what to do by a group of 5 big guys and feel like I'm now just a pawn in the vision of how they want to get to the finishing line. It doesn't actually sit great with me. I heard some things. And so, like... I thought Shay was a better move today. But Mark wants to get Khan out. I think it would be crazy handing over, like, a bit of total decision-making power.
We'll see how it goes.
Sammy is really stressed about what's going to happen tonight.
And I was just like, Sammy, it's okay, settle.
Yeah.
It's the first vote. We're all new to each other.
Yeah.
Everyone's a little bit nervous.
Merge is a really big point in the game. Loved ones are being reunited and all the singles in this game could work together. So there's a lot happening right now.
Yeah.
We can seriously have some fun.
Have heaps of fun there, but stay tight with the last mob you were with, because we need to hear everything that's happening.
Yeah.
You know that Khan is a sneaky bugger. You know? He's just working everything.
What I do know is like I 100% trust Sammy. We've been like tight as tight since day 2. She knows everything. We've done every plan together. Shay and Khan are the real worries.
Yeah.
I'm really torn by this vote tonight. Sammy wants to put her vote on Shay, but my brother Geordie wants to get Khan out.
At tonight's tribal council, there's going to be a lot of broken hearts. Hopefully, Khan goes home and I end up killing the king. If Khan plays his idol, Mel's a split vote. Sam's not on board with me yet. She's still tied to her old alliance. So I'm in the doghouse.
The first vote after merge is always very tense. Mark wants Khan, but I think that Shay is a deeper threat. It's hard in the real world when you're not on the same page with your partner. Out here, it's exaggerated by a factor of 100. I have a really important decision to make.
We now have this big merged tribe. We have old tribal lines. We have new tribal lines with a swap. And on top of all of that, we have blood versus water. There is a lot going on. So Shay, how do you navigate all those different relationships?
It's not fun. I didn't really get to have many conversations with many people, so that puts me on edge. I think not having a loved one is interesting because if someone's going to vote for you, that's 2 votes for you if they're a pair. And so, yeah.
So KJ, when we look at the numbers, the pairs definitely have an advantage here. They could band together and just start culling the singles one by one.
Yes, there is concern. It would be stupid not to acknowledge that there are some really strong couples here.
Jesse, is there an opportunity here for the pairs to get together and take out a common target?
I think there's an opportunity for everything, Jonathan. It's merged. The singles could get together. Half the loved ones could get together with the singles. All the loved ones could get together. Anything could happen.
Chuck your keys in the bowl. Let's see what happens.
So Mark, after playing apart from Sam for so long now, is it a challenge to get your 2 games to align?
We've had several spirited discussions already. But the good thing is, when you're doing that, is the good ideas kind of rise to the top.
Well, Sam, I know you were keen to play this game with Mark from day one. Now that you're together, how are you finding it?
So you know when you've been away from your partner for a while?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden you come back and there's that readjustment time. So, you know, Mark's played his own game, I've played my own game. But for me today, the vote is simple. I'm keeping my loyalties to the people that I spoke to.
So, Mark, how critical do you think tonight's vote is?
Pretty critical because there's been assurances made in alliances and people are going to be watching to see if they've been followed through with. So that'll determine the strength of different alliances.
Khan, why were you smiling at that? You want to stay safe at Tribal Council, but every time you do that, it draws attention.
Yep.
People are looking at you like, Khan.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I won like 60K. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, yeah, but look, I never thought that I would be in this situation. I never thought that I could come in and win a couple of challenges. And unfortunately, I have pretty early in the merge.
How do you know who you can trust?
You don't, but you have to. You just have to go in and trust the people that you think you do. And it's not just Survivor, it's real life. That's the same thing. How do you know that you can trust anybody? You don't. Everything that we do is a risk. Everything that, when you trust anyone, whether it be new relationships, new friendships, a partner, There's a trust built there that's blind, but we choose to take that risk. We choose to fall into it, and that's what I've chosen to do.
Shay, how much faith do you have in this tribe?
Yeah, I don't know. I think tonight will really tell. Oh, there are a few single votes floating around that could be whisked up. I think, yeah. Got to keep an open mind at all times.
I think it's a good pitch, what she said. You can be pulled in any direction to any alliance and support their votes.
Sam, I see you agreeing to that.
Yeah, he makes a good point.
Sam admits that my ideas are always the best ones, so... No, that's not true. It's good, we always come up with good ideas, so...
There's this beautiful opportunity now to play together, and I think trust can be deepened even further after tonight's vote.
Khan, in a big, messy tribe like this, how confident are you? Feel pretty comfortable with your position in this tribe?
Yes, putting my trust in the wrong person can send me home. But I feel as though I've spent enough time learning about people, connecting with them, that I can put my trust in them and not blind. And hopefully, I can just stay around a little bit longer.
Okay. It is time to vote. It is time to vote. Mark, you're up.
Man, the guillotine. We're bringing the king out in shackles.
You're definitely a challenge machine, and that is definitely a threat to me. So it's definitely time for you to go. So, hun, hey.
I'm going to count the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Shay. Shay, 2 votes Shay. Mel. Mel, we're tied. 2 votes Shay, 2 votes Mel. Mel, that's 3 votes Mel, 2 votes Shay. Mel, 4 votes Mel, 2 votes Shay. Khan. 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 We're tied. 4 votes Khan, 4 votes Mel, 2 votes Shay. Khan. 5 votes Khan, 4 votes Mel, 2 votes Shay. Eleventh person voted out of blood versus water. First member of our jury, Khan. That's 6 votes. That's enough.
Great game, Rudy.
Need to bring me your torch.
That's okay. Oh, so close.
We're gonna miss you
I know.
Bro. I see it, bro. I see it, bro.
Khan. The tribe has spoken.
Well played, mate.
Time for you.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Hey, buddy. Bye.
Well, there was a lot of talk tonight about faithful relationships. But when the buffs go in the bowl, you better hope the vote swings your way. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Tomorrow night on Australian Survivor.
I am a smart, strategic player, and I need to put myself in a position to win.
They've come this far.
Blood is thicker than water, but when you're backed up against the corner, you need to fight.
Will there be strength in numbers?
Jesse and I want to be remembered as 2 of the greats. It's time to really turn this joint on its head.
Or is it best to go it alone?
I feel like my game has been impacted by her.
I don't want to have any bad juju coming my way.
As they fight harder than ever.
Mark's played a distinct game from mine, but I'm someone who will stand up for people that I love.
To become sole survivor.
I am fiercely competitive. I definitely think I'll become an absolute weapon. Imagine if I'm not. What a classic.
I got blindsided. It was super sad, but also really exciting for a fan. I went home with an idol, which is so dumb but also awesome. I've had it for 21 days now.
Genghis, your tyrannous reign is over.
I'm too trusting, I'm naive, but it's a flaw that I'm willing to take. I don't know who's going to win Survivor, but I think Jessie will be there at the end. And I also hope, I don't think, but I hope that Sam will be there at the end.